What up, YouTube? T-Movies here with the new dancing film High Strung 2 Free Dance opening this week. Since it is a dancing movie, I decided to finally do it and do my top 10 favorite dancing movies. Now, there's been some pretty cool dancing films over the years. I mean, some really iconic ones. And also, you know, I got you, Lefty. I'm not a dancer at all, but I do love me watching I do love watching a good dancing movie. And there's some pretty good dancing films out there. So, with that being said, here's my 10 favorite dancing movies. All right, coming in at number 10 is Stump the Yard. Now, it's where like this street dancer played by Columbus Short it ends up enrolling in Atlanta's Truth University after the death of his brother, and so there he like ends up competing in a dance competition, and it has a pretty interesting cast. Like you got people in this includes you got Megan Good in this. You've got Chris Brown, Neo, Sway. It's directed by Sylvian White, who also gave us Slenderman. Yeah, Slenderman. Ooh. He also gave us The Losers, so there's that too. But Stumping Yard, I always got a kick out of. It's, the dancing and choreographies is pretty cool. Columbus Short was really great here. I really got a kick out of Stumping Yard. Although Stumping Yard 2, Homecoming, yeah, that's a different story. But if you guys never seen Stumping Yard, I'd say give it a go. I mean, it's a pretty decent film. All right, coming in at number 9 is another Anyway, it's another battle of the dance film, and that is You Got Served. Now, in it, you've got Marcus Houston and Omarion Granberry, who pretty much plays like these, street dancing crew that end up getting competed by these other Raj dancers, and you got Steve Harvey, who plays like the local club owner, Mr. Rad here. You got Christopher Jones, who plays like the rich kid who ends up challenging David and Elgin. Now, if this sounds familiar, it's because South Park actually poked fun at You Got Served. Remember the episode of South Park when Stan ends up getting served by these dancers and all? That's kind of a spoof of You Got Served. And You've Got Served, directed by Chris Stokes. You also had Jennifer Freeman from My Wife and Kids fame. You had also Megan Good is in this. You had Lil' Kim. I always got kicked out if You Got Served. Marcus Houston and Omarion Granberry, they don't really do much anymore. Like, I always kind of miss Marcus Houston. But those two were really great in this movie. And it's pretty an intense film at times. The choreography is pretty good. I mean, You Got Served is awesome. If you guys never seen it, give it a go. And I think they did a sequel, like a Home Chew. I think they did a Home Chew video sequel, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta double check that. But anyway, coming in at number 8 is the film Honey. Now, in it stars Jessica Alba as this young woman named Honey Daniels, who's trying to make a dream of herself as a hip hop choreographer, and so like she ends up pretty much hitting downtown clubs with her friends, and she also teaches like dance classes at pretty much at like a community center in Harlem, New York, and all. And so like she also ends up meeting this hotshot director named David Moscow, who ends up casting her in one of like his like music videos, and it pretty much like changes Honey's life forever. And the choreography is really good here. It's probably one of Jessica Alba's cool like better performances. Like I think Jessica Alba's great in this. Yeah, I know she was really cool, and they also did sequels to this as well. There was actually a recent sequel that got released on home video, which starred the dude who played Hakeem on Empire. He actually ended up being in one of the recent sequels. But the first Honey is awesome. Great. It's a great underdog tale. Great, like Alba is just not to mention she looked really good in this. That. But yeah, Honey is a really good one. If you guys never seen Honey, give it a shot. Alright. Coming in at number 7 is going to be Hairspray. Now, this is definitely a dancing movie because Tracy Turnblad is a pretty much it's pretty much like this dance loving teen who ends up joining, who ends up competing on the Courtney Collins show, and of course, Courtney Collins is played by James Marsden. And Hairspray, I love Hairspray. You had John Travolta in drags for like what more can you ask for? You had John Travolta as a female. You also, not to mention, you had Queen Latifah, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Collab going on, me and Tommy Boy in the house.
All right. Anyway, yeah, Hairspray is. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, Hairspray is just awesome. The dancing scene to this is really cool. Adam Shankman, pretty good here. Yeah, if you guys really never had a chance to check out Hairspray yet, give it a go. Like I always love the music in Hairspray. Yeah, Hairspray is awesome. I so wish we got to see a sequel, but yeah, that never happened. All right, coming in at number 6 is Save the Last Dance. Now, Save the Last Dance, stars Julia Stiles, who plays this young woman named Sarah, who just mooched from a small midwestern town to the south side of Chicago when her mother dies in a car accident, and she ends up falling for this. She ends up falling for this African American teenager played by Sean Patrick Thomas, and they have share the love for dance and ballet and hip hop and stuff like that. And it's a really decent one. Save the Last Dance is great. You also had Kerry Washington years before she was Olivia Pope. The choreography in this is pretty cool too. The romance scene between Stiles and Thomas was really great. It's a really good one. And they also did a sequel to Save That Last Dance, which is not all that good. The first Save the Last Dance is awesome. I mean, crazy. I gotta double check. I think this movie turns 10. No, not 10. Oh no, it turns 20. I think 20 or 19 next year. I can't remember how years it was, but yeah, Save the Last Dance. It's getting up there as a pretty old film. So, all right, coming in at number 5. Now, this film had a whole lot of sequels, and that is Step Up. Step Up, I really got a kick out. Now, the first Step Up, of course, had Channing Tatum with his then wife Janet Dewan, who of course they're not together anymore. But now, Step Up is a really good one. Channing Tatum, of course, is great as Tyler Gage, who pretty much is this troubled young man who is also a janitor, and you had and he also ends up falling for this gifted ballet student named Nora, played by Janet Dewan, and they end up also falling for each other, and they love the dance and all. Step Up is a pretty interesting fun flick. Like I said, they spawned loads of sequels with Step Up to the Streets, Step Up Revolution. I mean, yeah, lots of Step Up films there are, and there's also a TV show Step Up as well, which was Step Up. I think it's High War or something like that. Can't remember the actual name, but yeah, if you guys, I'd say give it Step Up a go. They're more guilty pleasures of mine, but I actually get a kick out of them. All right. Coming in at number 4 is Flashdance, probably one of the best soundtracks of the 80s. I mean, Flashdance, with Jennifer Beals and the dance outfit there. You had some really iconic songs like Just Dance Tonight or Maniac. I mean, really great soundtrack. And of course, the iconic dance montage here. Yeah, Flashdance is a pretty cool classic 80s gem. It also has some cool dance choreography. A great performance by Jennifer Beal. I think I accidentally called her Jennifer Grey at first, but Jennifer Grey's in another different film on this list, but Jennifer Beals is she was great in this film. And of course, she ends up she also not to mention she also ends up falling for like her like a boss named Nick Hawley, played by Micah Nori. So they also end up like they both also end up falling for each other and have and they're and they have something in common that they're passionate of love for dance and all that. It's a really classic film. Like if you guys never seen Flashdance by now, give it a go. I mean, some of the songs that you hear from today, like a Maniac or anything like that was from Flashdance. So, all right. Coming in at number 3 is the iconic dance movie of the month, and that is Saturday Night Fever. I mean, speaking of great classic soundtracks, not to mention Saturday Night Fever also had John Travolta in it, but Saturday Night Fever is great. I mean, come on, you got the Bee Gees iconic song. You got the you got the classic. You got the classic disco scene. I mean, they don't do disco like discos are not really a thing anymore, but it was of course a thing when Saturday Night Fever got released. But yeah, Saturday Night Fever is just probably one of the most iconic and influential films of that year. Like I believe it got released in I think 1980s. I don't remember if it got released in the 80s or 70s. I can't remember the actual year it got released, but yeah, Saturday Night Fever. John Travolta at the hot like when John Travolta actually cared about acting, he was great in this. And not to mention, you also had Carolyn Gorney, who played like his who of course played his love interest in this. I mean, Saturday Night Fever is just iconic. If you guys never seen it, you're missing out. It's classic right there. All right, coming in at number 2, another great film with a great soundtrack, and that's the original Footloose. Now, granted, the remake was pretty decent too, but the original, Kevin Bacon, you had John Lithgow, Sarah Jessica Parker, Christopher Penn, Laurie Singer, Sarah. I think I said Sarah Jessica Parker, but lots of great cast members here. I mean, it also has probably one of the most. It does have one of the most iconic soundtracks. Also by Kenny Loggins. I mean, I'm talking about a lot about Kenny Loggins this week, boy. And of course, the dance montage and the garage scene is iconic. Come on, this is definitely one of the most influential 80s dance films there is. And yeah, Kevin Bacon, I mean, it was pretty much the film that really put Bacon on the map. And Kevin Bacon is just great at this. So if you guys never really seen the original Footloose, give it a go. But the remake isn't all that bad either. Just not, I still prefer the original. But, yeah. Alright. Now, what is the best dance film of all time? Alright, that's kind of an obvious one because I literally was mentioning Jennifer Grey earlier. Number 1 is The Godfather of dance movies, and it also features, and not to mention, it also features arguably one of the best soundtracks there is, and that is Dirty Dancing. I mean, you can't do a best dancing movie without adding The Godfather of dance movies. I was like, yeah, don't worry. Yeah, this is pretty much the Citizen Kane of dance films. Dirty Dancing is just iconic. I mean, the dance stuff here is just some of the most iconic dance moments you'll ever see. I mean, come on, obviously when Johnny ends up picking up Baby, that's pretty much iconic. Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey, those at the height of their career, those two really was amazing in this together. You also had a Law and Order dude, Jerry Orbach. He played Baby's dad here. He was great. You also had Wayne Knight from Seinfeld fame. I mean, what not to love about Dirty Dancing? It's the iconic dance film there is, and not to mention one of the most iconic songs of them all, and that's yeah, I mean, definitely yeah, I mean, Dirty Dancing is definitely a great one. I mean, and really of course the picking up Baby scene is pretty iconic right there. Of course, I Just Had the Time of My Life is one of the most iconic songs of film history. I believe that it either won or got nominated for Best Original Song. I gotta double check that, but it's a great one. If you guys never really seen Dirty Dancing, and let's be for real, who still haven't seen Dirty Dancing, give Dirty Dancing a go. It's a classic. But that's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. Stump the Yard. 9, You Got Served. 8, Honey. 7, Hairspray. 6, Save the Last Dance. 5, Step Up. 4, Flashdance. 3, Saturday Night Fever. 2, Footloose. 1, Dirty Dancing. Now, there's loads of other ones I probably could have added. Let me pull up the list. Alright, there's Black Swan. That's a good one. Take the Lead with Antonio Banderas. That's pretty good. The one that actually... The one that actually spoofs dance movies, Dance Flicks, is a good one. Let's see. Shall We Dance with Richard Gere is good. Magic Mike, I probably could have had that one, but I'm not gonna lie. I was surprised of how good Magic Mike was, because when they first announced that they were doing like a male stripper movie, I was like, okay, I don't know if I'm even gonna see this because But then I ended up seeing Magic Mike, and it's not that bad of a film. Like, I really got a kick out of Magic Mike. So, I should mention that Showgirls is a pretty good one. Battle of the Year, which is not all that great, but Center Stage. Not to mention, Battle of the Year also had Chris Brown in it. So, Singing in the Rain, Billy Elliot. West Side Story is a good one. Fame. I want to live forever. I mean, it's a great one. There's also, not to mention, there's Breakin'. Remember Breakin'? There's Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo. Oh gosh. But anyway, let me leave it to you guys. What are some of your favorite dancing movies of all time? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Team Movie signing off.